Parenting, it's life's toughest job under any circumstances, but even harder when you're doing it on your own. Now, from Cynthia McGregor, Solo Parenting. It's the book you need. How do you handle it when there just aren't enough hours in the day to do it all by yourself? What do you do when you run into your ex at the school play and he's got his new girlfriend with him? How do you help your kids understand that even though you and Daddy no longer love each other, you will always love your kids? This marvelous book is available for all popular e-readers, or read it right on your computer. It costs just $4.99. Go to the web address on your screen and order your copy now.
In my house, the best thing that has worked, especially with having a child with special needs and a neurotypical child, is reward systems. So starting a new, I always had like a very small reward system of different things, make your bed, brush your teeth, things that they had to do for themselves. As it got larger, because more things got put, on my plate, putting dishes in the sink, putting dishes in the dishwasher, throwing your garbage away, things like that. So the reward system got longer. And that's been anything visual and anything I can continually go back to has helped me as well as helped them, and taking some pressure off me. I haven't started anything with the pets yet, but as they get older, I think that would be something, a little bit more responsibility as far as...
Right, it's age appropriate. It's exactly what you feel, what the child can do with the age group of the child or children. Again, if there's more than one child, have a chart. If they want to switch off, if there's a child that wants to be the grown-up, act like the grown-up, take out the garbage because Daddy did. I want to take care of that now. Again, age appropriate, to walk the dog, same thing. Help Mom around the house, clean, dishes, the same thing. Set up a chart, unless you have something in place, but at least let the child know on these days this needs to be done at this hour, and that should better organize your situation. Again, if the child is accepting as to understanding what needs to be done and why it needs to be done. So that's another way to go about it.
Well, in my family, pretty much I have 3 sons, and the 3 of them are grown up now. And pretty much when they were younger, I used to more or less make sure that everybody had their own chore to do. As far as Dad can't do it all. So we had cats, we had the kitty box that needed to be cleaned, we had dogs that needed to be walked, fed. So pretty much I would have to, over the years, make them know that they all had a chore to do, and you had mentioned rewards. And naturally, I would reward them with time for themselves to play their video games and stuff, as long as they did their chores. So that was pretty much the way we did it in my house.
Well, it's getting the child also to understand Dad is not around anymore.
Right.
And have them grasp that and not let the child think they're taking the place of Dad.
Right.
They're honoring the memory of Dad and helping Mom out and to keep the family moving forward and continuing the way it always had been.
Exactly.
So it's
like, nothing has changed because everything needs to be done. It's just, if you will, the players have changed. The players have gotten less. So, to divvy it up, and we're a family, and family works together. And
well, as far as discipline, and it shows them that they have to do things in a civil way, more or less to help out their brothers, or if they go to school, to help out their friends, and
It's the getting ready to school part that's always the challenge.
Yes, yeah.
Just
to get them out is...
Yeah, if Dad helped drive the child or dress the child or had breakfast with the child, it's now taking on that responsibility and maybe a dry run. before, starting the day, doing it on the weekend and seeing how that
Right,
works.
see how it works
Yeah.
out, with no traffic around you,
Oh.
just to get it down.
Of course.
Yeah, the mornings are very, very pressing in my house because getting them up and getting them dressed, and so they get stickers for getting dressed on their own, brushing their teeth on their own, eating their breakfast, putting their stuff away. Everything's on their own. It's still a work in progress.
Well, it's also the picking up of the children too. So it's working that out and having the children understand that you're going to have a different way of the pickups and the drop-offs from now on.
If you've got a comment or a question for us, here's where to write. soloparenting@CynthiaMacGregor.com.
Parenting, it's life's toughest job under any circumstances, but even harder when you're doing it on your own. Now, from Cynthia MacGregor, Solo Parenting. It's the book you need. How do you handle it when there just aren't enough hours in the day to do it all by yourself? What do you do when you run into your ex at the school play and he's got his new girlfriend with him? How do you help your kids understand that even though you and Daddy no longer love each other, you will always love your kids? This marvelous book is available for all popular e-readers, or read it right on your computer. It costs just $4.99. Go to the web address on your screen and order your copy now.